Hey, it's Meika AKA Taji.
It's Kia.
And this is Mel, and this is the Drunken Threesomes with the First Ladies. Welcome.
Hey y'all. Oh,
Buttermilk biscuits.
oh,
Yes.
Okay,
Ooh, that got me hyped.
oh my
that
God. I
sounds
look
good.
dry. I feel dry today. Sorry,
That sounds
guys.
real good to eat. Trying
No,
to
Ooh.
that's
be
never
good.
what she
I'm trying
says.
to be
Okay.
good.
Okay, I'm about to say that's what he said.
I said that's never what she says. Okay. Talking about you dry today.
Oh, I
No,
was
you
talking about
not.
the E part.
Uh, I'm trying to be good. All I had today was tuna and crackers
Oh
Oh,
and a protein
wow.
shake and some water. So, but
Okay.
buttermilk
yes.
biscuits now real
Yes,
good.
because
Buttermilk biscuits. Yes.
you know what? You crazy. Oh, I'm real
Woo.
tired. Okay, but I'm not. Hello.
Yeah.
Yes. Tonight's Black Excellence shout out goes to FSC. Oh,
Okay.
FSC Workshop. The owner and CEO is Felicia Thomas. Her stuff is amazing. She's on Instagram at FSC Workshop, and she's on Facebook as well. FSC Workshop. It has a space in between FSC and Workshop. She's in Capitol Heights. She does classes on making candles. She does the custom. You can do the custom doormats where you have the nice little sands on doormats. Like check your energy at the door and all of that stuff. It's real cute. So shout out to you, honey. Keep doing your thing, girl.
I don't know what you're talking about. They be
Yeah.
on. It shows her. She got a thing on Instagram, like a commercial on Instagram.
Oh, I don't
Okay.
know.
Is
Commercial
that her?
break.
Is that the business?
It might be. I
Yeah,
haven't
that
seen
is
a
the business. I've
commercial.
seen her on Instagram, like a little sponsor ad on.
Okay, yeah, but she's good. A lot of people, yeah. So I'll see. We'll see you
Oh,
soon, girl.
that's so her commercial. Okay, and
Okay.
swingers, y'all get y'all glasses and y'all shit and stuff and come toast with us.
Mhm.
Clink, 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 clink. My drink is invisible.
I know. I was like, what is that on the mic on the screen? I'm at.
Yes, it's
Well,
invisible.
this is actually an invisible drink. No, seriously. Okay, so it was supposed to be a blue frozen margarita. So what happened was the mango stuff was orange, and when I put in the blue stuff, it made it green. But of course, I'm against a green screen. So if you guys want to see the real drink, go to my stories on Instagram at Taji Splash Park right there. Thank you. So this is what you're getting for right now because it turned green, unfortunately.
It's invisible. Okay.
It still tastes good though. Invisible. Yes.
So I don't have any more Chulies. I'm out of Chulies.
Finally, that gets the hold on, that's the clap the cheeks clap.
Okay.
Oh man, I gotta get that ready. Okay, I'm gonna get that ready next time. But yeah, I don't have any more Trulies. I'm so sad.
Yes.
No.
So I am drinking 1800 coconuts,
Okay.
but with some fruit punch. It's like so yummy. It's
Okay.
very
I
interesting
love it.
concoction.
Trying
Yeah,
to
that's
bust wide open tonight for real in the handstand. Okay.
Okay,
okay. That's
okay,
different. Well, I have a pina colada.
that's me.
Peony.
Yes,
Yes. One of my
we got
Yes. Shout out
favorites.
to
these.
our father Peony. Yes.
Yes. Yes, my father say pina colada too.
Are you serious?
Uh,
A
Only
mess.
dad. Mm.
Yes, truly.
so let's welcome all of our new swingers. If you're a new swinger, welcome to the podcast. Welcome to the orgy. If you're an old
Hey.
host swinger, thank you for coming back to the orgy. We appreciate you. Keep coming and coming and coming.
I
Okay.
know that's right.
Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, share. Make sure you hit the notification bell so that way you will be able to know when we come on and
Okay.
tune in. Speaking of
Hmm.
swingers, let's get into the swinger of the week.
Yes, I was on time this time. Okay.
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 My shit be
And the
delayed.
swinger of this week goes to
Hey.
Todd. We got so many Todd listeners.
Clap
Taisha.
the cheeks. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, bad at that. So
Yes.
thank you so much, Ty. Ty is She's a fairly new swinger. She's not real new. Like she done came to the orgy a few times. Um, and she's also a part of the Live Vibes podcast. Well, not officially a cast member, but she does a lot of the shows. She does the hot seat and things like that. So, yeah, she comes on by and joins our orgy when she can. So we just want to say thank you and that we appreciate you for coming
Thank
through.
you.
Yes.
Thank you,
We got a lot
baby.
of ties that are
I
listening.
know.
We do.
We got
Ties are
Tasha,
Hi.
Taisha, Ty. And then
A
there was
lot of
a
y'all.
Ty last show. I
it
don't know who that was,
was.
but there was another
It
Ty.
was, yes.
We got like
So
five,
yeah,
I
six
shout
slid
out
of
to
into
all
them.
the
his
Ties.
DM. I didn't think I slid into his DM and just sent the link and then he showed up. I was like,
Oh, so that's
hello.
on you.
Okay.
So yeah, I was like, I don't know who that is. Well, shout out to all the Ties on the mic.
Okay.
Yes, all the ties.
And speaking of all the ties, what did we do for the weekend? Did we get tied up or not? Like what
Oh,
happened?
okay.
What happened? What y'all
Oh,
do?
oh.
Okay.
I worked. I worked
Okay.
and
Why she
yeah,
making that face?
okay.
Like
Yeah. I worked and slept like a pregnant woman.
Yes. Poor,
So,
poor, poor lady.
so
Poor
that's
lady.
it for me.
Um, so yeah, so I was doing things of the nature of
okay.
stuff, but
Okay.
yes. um yeah, husband came home drunk and I just had to take the sheets.
I
Um
know that's
Not
right.
take the cheeks. Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
I had to take the had to take that wang real quick, real fast. Came home all nice and
Yes.
ready, so I
Queens
had
and
to.
everyone just know it was consensual. He said yes. He approved that. Yes. She didn't just take
Okay.
it. Thank you. Yes. He approved that.
Yes, it was consensual.
Yes.
Yes. But yes, so I had a great weekend. Yes.
Okay.
So that's all I remember. I don't know. That's like that.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, that was
Okay.
fun. That was really fun. Interesting. Mm.
Okay.
The only thing I did was like some new moon stuff, some releases.
Okay.
So yeah, that's
Yeah,
That's
that
what's
was the same here. I was like, that retrograde is definitely giving me a pounding along with the full moon vibe. So I really just spent a lot of my weekend just opening up these doors and just reevaluating life goals, relationships, friendships. Just honestly, I really feel like a shift is coming in my life. Like I feel it. And any other times I really like I can't explain it, but it's just I feel something in
mm,
me that I can't explain. And it does scare me of the unknown, but I'm welcoming it. So, and that part I used to always be skeptical with. So I'm welcoming it. And then yesterday was my mom's B-day. So shout out to my mommy.
um,
And she would have been 60. So for some reason, it kind of hit hard yesterday. Like
mm,
it ain't hit hard like that in a long time. But I
yeah.
think it's because it was the big 60th and because of New Orleans traditions. Like I know we would have did it big. And then it kind of really got me thinking that, I'll never be someone who gets to experience having like an adult life experience with their mom. So
mm,
I was definitely going through yesterday, but since they watched the show, but shout out to yes, Kids High, Ari and Nikki for the temperature check. They just I didn't,
mm,
I just when it comes to that, I don't know, I just bubble all the emotions up and just try to deal with it the best way that I can. But it was
mm.
unexpected. I didn't expect you guys to reach out, but I do appreciate it. So thank you for checking in. I
Yeah.
see you. I'll acknowledge that. So thank you. And then lastly, I watched Bad Boys. And yesterday I was turned up. That got me hyped real quick. I ain't gonna spoil it for the hoes out there that ain't see it or
Mm.
whatever. But
They
I
should
am
have seen it
glad.
by Wednesday.
I hope so. But I mean, I'm mad about my girl Jonathan. But anywho, and then
I still
Jocelyn
can't stand
reunion
Malone.
part 2 was tragic. That shit was trash. So it kind of balanced out because Bad Boys to me was good. Jocelyn was trash. So That was the balance. And then that was pretty much it. That was it for my weekend.
Oh, I caught up with Trevor. I caught up.
Oh my
Okay.
God.
Yeah.
Finally. Yeah, shout out
Yeah.
to Frank. I like Frank and Ling Ling. Those my little two
Yeah, I
right
like
there.
them too. I like
Yeah,
them
Frank
too.
little Ling Ling. He be like, yes. He be in there singing, I'm here.
I need Carol to go. She get on my nerves.
I need Carl to go too, old dumbass hoe. Old lady ain't really an old lady. Like, go home,
Okay.
girl.
And Alyssa. I don't really care for Alyssa either.
Girl, as soon as Alyssa open up, see, that's why I couldn't be on there. Because I know as soon as she invite me, I'll go in the chat, be like, in chat. Like, yeah, I don't know. I can't mess with her. But good, you caught up. So now we got literally the finale part. Like, they're going to show the next set is they're going to show the rest of it.
Okay, yeah. And I don't know why Trevor is on there. The real Trevor.
The
Like
real Trevor. Yes. And I don't know about that other one. That's a Marine director, whatever he is.
the cruise
Yeah, the cruise
conductor
director.
dude.
He a little, I don't know.
He gay.
I don't know. Well, I
That just
mean,
show he's gay.
He's extra.
he is, but I mean, if we gonna speak of gay, we might as well just move into the tea and crumpets, what everybody really like out here in these streets.
Okay.
At the end of the day,
Tea and
so we are
trumpets
gonna
make me
move
hungry.
right along into the
R.E.A.D.
80.
Okay.
real. Oh, you want to run that back? Some said
Yeah, that was a little dry.
okay. Okay, we are now tuned in into the
R.E.A.D.
80.
There
real
we go.
entertainment all day. Sourced by the Shade Room, Nori Online Org, Hollywood Unlocked, The Neighborhood Talk, and hosted by your girl, Meika AKA Taji. For the new ones out there who don't know me, hi, how you doing? Okay, yeah.
Okay.
So we'll get straight into it as I like to do. Start out with the Kardashians, but this
Well,
was
she looks
definitely
weird.
shade. So this was a clip from their series on Hulu, The Kardashians, where she was working out with Tristan, her baby daddy or whatever. But I guess she was trying to be a little funny or whatnot. But he definitely clapped back. It was yes. So I'm gonna let you guys hear the clap back. I'm gonna play it twice because it's
She
short.
look like
But
an
I'm gonna
old lady, an old white lady.
She's looking really skinny lately, but let me let y'all hear the clear. Hold on, let me put that up.
Leaving. Kanye's never leaving. Looks like you're never leaving.
More like you're never leaving me.
Oh,
Whoa.
okay. God is never leaving. Kanye's never leaving. Looks like you're never leaving.
More like you're never leaving me.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I mean, makes sense to me.
So for the ones in the back, like she caught herself being funny. Like she's like basically like, where are the Kardashians? Like Scott's never leaving, Kanye's never leaving, regardless of the situation. It looks like you're never leaving. And he sure did hear her like, no, it looks like you're never leaving. And all she had was a oh, okay.
Okay.
So yes, to the caller first up, said he just humiliate her in every way possible. Oh, Tristan. Tristan, a different kind of menace. Yeah, he just don't care. And she said, oh, okay. She ain't say nothing else because she know he right. I mean,
Exactly.
and Holy Spirit activate, okay?
Okay.
She definitely, So I was like, oh, that was definitely trending because of, yeah. So now next up, who is trending? Let me let my caller in. Come on in. Come on in. Snoop Dogg. Yes.
Oh
Yes.
God.
Yeah.
He put a tweet up, may have to buy Twitter now. So basically, this comes from, we was like, buy Twitter now. Like, this is already in the makings from Elon Musk. But then Elon Musk made a post. It was like Twitter deal temporary on hold, pending details supporting calculations that spam/fake accounts do indeed represent less than 5% of users. So the deal, it was like $1 billion deal that he's buying out Twitter. And maybe everybody do know Elon Musk, but if not, he's the electric car guy, the Tesla guy. So yeah, he's buying out Twitter. But apparently it's pending on hold. So that's what Snoop came out with, and then that what made him basically trending. So he also wrote, going to replace the board of directors with Jimmy from our corner fish fry, Tommy Chang, and the guy with the ponytail on CNBC.
Okay.
And the guy from the ponytail, that is Joe Nigerian. Yes, I'm so mad. He is still going strong holding on to that ponytail. He
Okay.
don't stop, but he gonna wear that. I know that's right.
Okay.
Okay. Huh?
I said, okay.
Oh,
I
okay.
said, wear that ponytail. Okay.
Okay. And then he said, next he said, first line of business, free internet on airplanes, $29 for 1 hour is bullshit. And child, somebody said that plane Wi-Fi is some BS. Okay, so they
Mhm.
definitely
It really
agree.
is.
$30. Hey. And somebody else said, I mean, and then Snoop said, everyone gets a blue check mark, even the bots with 10 letters in their name that hit you in your DMs and say hello. Nah, fuck those bots. Okay. And then lastly, he hashtag when Snoop buys Twitter. Yes. Okay.
Okay, what?
Snoop Dogg. He look high as shit right here.
Girl, look at
You
SpongeBob
crazy.
around his neck. I mean, yeah, SpongeBob.
Okay.
So some of these shaders was hating, dog. First
Oh,
up, Snoop don't have Twitter money. I was like,
how
How you
they
know
okay.
know?
that?
And
Uh,
somebody was like, he ain't got no billion.
How
And
you know? Snoop do
then
everything.
And then someone
Right.
was like, love how people think they know what's in Unc's pockets. Okay.
Period.
Right.
Say that again, girl.
Okay. And someone said, I don't care about shit but the Twitter porn, laughing my ass off. Keep that, please, and thank you. Okay, because Twitter porn be serious. Like you just be strolling, minding your business, and next thing you just see all that ass. Like out of nowhere on your
2000.
Twitter. Huh?
All that ass 2000. What's the name of that
That
porn?
Yes.
All
came
that
out the
ass 1000
2000.
or something.
Yes, can't leave out
Yes.
that
That was a
2000
great,
for the
that was a
99
great
because
movie.
it definitely be clapping. I'm like, okay, Twitter, don't do that.
Yeah.
And then lastly, hashtag vote for Snoop. So
Yes.
some people feeling it, some people hating, but you know, I don't know. I'm here for it. If Snoop buy Twitter, I'm here for it. You feel me?
Okay.
So next up, ooh, honey boo boo. So Kia, this one you can relate to, and you can definitely add your 2 cents in once I get to the end of it. Okay. I would
Okay.
actually recommend you adding your little 2 cents. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So first up, we have Lala and actor Da Vinci got the social media streets buzzing with rumors that the two are dating after being spotted over the weekend at Mary J. Blige's Strength of a Woman festival in Atlanta. So, people already spotted it. They seeing it. They posting. They tweeting. Somebody was like, "Lala and Da Vinci." I don't blame her. He is so fine.
Okay.
And then right under that, Skinny Minnie said, "I get it, Lala. I do." So this is where they're getting it from. Because some old creepy ass person was backstage or whatever, and they saw them. So they pull out their phone in true fashion and start recording them or whatnot. And they're walking, holding hands, hand in hand, whatever. Then another video went up. A guy was like, "My mom Dukes was right behind Lala and her man's." So I was like, "I'm mad at her mom on forehead right there with the bun." She really had the she really had the camera away, like, "Oh look, like you look there."
Mm,
So I was like, okay. I mean, it is given. So let's see
Okay.
what the shaders is saying. Yes, Lala. Okay, fire emoji, send. Okay. Then someone said he's so young that he don't know any of those songs. Ooh,
oh.
Shay. Wow, not my man.
Okay.
Mad, Adi. And someone said, I honestly feel like women that date younger men be setting themselves up. But hey, who's to say they're even dating? I wish her nothing but the best. So here we are. We have Lala, who is 39. Her birthday is June 25th, 1982. Okay, Cancer.
Okay.
And then we have Da Vinci, aka Terry from BMF, who is 26 years old, and his birthday is October 10th, 1995. So, what is he? A Libra? That's a Libra, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he a Libra. So that makes them basically 13 years age gap. So
Mm.
now, Kia, would you like to add to this? Because the last little commenter, she's like, basically y'all be setting yourselves up dating these younger men. And I'm like, girl, boom, like why? So I feel like you could relate. So you could drop some jewels for the women out here who like dating young.
Um, well, I
Age ain't
can.
nothing but a
I
number.
mean, my husband and I are not that. We don't have
I
that
was
big
like,
of
they
an
is
age
not
gap.
that far apart.
But
Right.
she's dating a younger one a few years. So maybe not 13
Right.
years, but
Right.
he
Right.
is
Right. Right.
younger.
So it's. I mean, he. So yeah. I mean, he is.
Like
He's
you
30.
way
He's
closer in
30.
age with yours
Yeah,
than
he's
Kia is.
37. Dion's 37 and I'm 39. So even though it's not that big of a gap, it love, I'm not saying they in love, but it is what
Mhm.
it is. If at the end of the day, both of y'all grown, you 26, he 39. If you
Okay.
grown and you cool with that, it is what it is.
How many years would
But
that be?
I know some people frown upon that because some people be like, why you dating this little boy? He's still a little boy. Well, He might be a little boy, but he got grown man parts, and that's what she interested in, probably. Okay, so yeah, but
You want to chime in, meet me?
What you call my ex? He's 4 years younger than me.
Okay. Oh, he is.
The one I got lady from.
Oh, okay. I was
Oh,
say,
okay. I didn't know that.
okay. Oh, okay.
And
Mama,
then-
it was mama.
And then, and then crazy, the crazy one.
The crazy one.
He's 3 years younger than me, but and then like my sister, her husband is like 4 years younger than her. Four.
Okay, so I mean, so it
4 or
kind of it
5.
works.
But I think with this is because when I was dating him, I don't know how old he was when I was dating him, but I think with this because she's in her late 30s, about to be 40, so she has a teenage son, like she's settled. To say if they're like seriously dating, he's only 26. He hasn't experienced life
What
yet.
she has, right? And she's been married.
She's been married before, and it's like he probably would still. I think the whole setting yourself up thing is because this man he's a young man. He still need to experience life. Like he's only 26. Like he just was able to legally rent a car. So because I think you gotta be 25 to rent a car. So yeah, it's just like he's still a little wet behind the ears, and he's still got life to experience. So he's gonna want to like party and
bullshit.
He's on the show. He's very handsome. Women are flocking, just like the girl was like, "Not my man." Women are flocking to him. Like he's gonna have to beat him off with a stick, and that's gonna be a lot for Lala to have to deal with. Although she is wanted in the Hollywood eye as well. Dudes love her, so but
they do.
Probably more settled than him.
Yeah.
But
all right,
whatever
that was
works.
well said. That was well said. So we'll keep it going as the next couple. They're not so much different in age. Like one's 33, the other's 39. So they're not really different in age, but it definitely went trending, which is Keisha Cole. So she posted up about Antonio, and she's like, miss him a lot. And then she put missing him a lot. So it was on her stories or whatnot. So I'm like, okay, maybe he went out of town or something and she's missing him. Okay, that's cute. But then he goes and posts on his social media. He reposts this video of the AB tattoo that she got on her lower back, but he captions it, "You ain't pimping until you hit an R&B diva. Hashtag free agent, hashtag keep pimping." So she seen it and she wrote on it, "This is the second time you posted this, AB, but the caption changed. Don't be mad at me no more, babe. I said I apologize." So I don't never know Keisha Cole to be apologizing to no nigga like live and on
relationship.
So
out of nowhere, it's a video or a movie or something.
He was originally a football player, right? Who now he raps. Like he got a whole album.
Oh, he rap now?
Yes, he raps. He got a whole album.
I know he was a really good because he had a lot of controversy surrounding him. Like he had recently quit quit football. That was the one that just walked off and stuff.
Oh, that's the one that just walked off the field with no clothes on.
Yeah, and he's had some other stuff that's happened to him, but I assume
they've been dating for a little bit. They've been dating for a little bit. Like she got the AB tattoo or whatnot.
I thought that was
a
fake.
while ago. So then they try to bring in I was like, okay, so clearly
she crazy. She like her some crazy ones. So apparently so do we.
Oh, but apparently then after that, the mother of Antonio Brown's children, they both stepped into the shade room because I don't know, they trying to bring in this baby mother. She didn't want no parts of that. So somebody was like she was like, "We are not together, love." Because I guess somebody asked if they was together, and she was like, "No, I am not with him." And then somebody was like, "You need to put hands on Keisha." And she responded, "She needs to put hands on him for such a disrespectful post."
Okay.
So I was like, okay. So she ain't showing no parts of that. She don't give a fuck about what they doing, what they going on. But clearly it's some kind of something is going on. This seems to be Keisha's fault. She said she apologized.
Why Haley need to shut up. Haley,
right, that's what I'm about to say. Miss Minaj
talking about she need to put hands on. Shut up.
Right. Like, why? What's going on in your life that you want somebody to put somebody, you know what?
Okay. And so Shada was like, not Becky having more sense than Keisha. Okay, y'all, you
Yes,
know what?
Becky.
Y'all
Becky,
is
yes.
this celebrity behavior is too much for me. Lord, I pray when I'm famous, I don't resort to this. Shout out to Renee Blackman. Yes, with that. Well, I hope when you get famous, you don't resort to that evil girl because you will make it to the R.E.A.D. Okay.
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 You do. And then someone was like, Keisha must have some new music dropping or something
It,
because
that's what I was thinking.
somebody said, I'm so confused. Okay.
Yes,
But
I feel you because I'm like, what?
But that's not it. We still have a little more. So, of course, Keisha seeing all this, and she kind of like she's seeing the comments of the commenters. So she gave like a little positive, but then she also gave somebody a shot them down real quick. So we'll start with positivity. Someone said Keisha seems happy, and so does Antonio Brown. Why can't Black Twitter and them be happy for our girl and see how this plays out? I'm rooting for y'all, Keisha. And then she put, thank you, LOL. It's all good. I'm used to it. Always so hard on me. No love lost. And then someone else was like, AB put it down on Keisha. She never had a love like his before, obviously. So she said, obviously, you know nothing. You're just assuming what you think you know. And then she went right back to that same person. It was like, and if you wanted to know, you could have taken your chance at asking. So I said, child, next case, because Keisha, she had time. She had time for y'all.
Yes,
She
yes,
Keisha
did.
Cole is a crazy girlfriend. People don't know that.
Huh.
Mm.
Okay. If they don't know,
Okay.
you better act it.
Huh. And
Listen.
speaking of crazy girlfriend or baby mother or whatever is, sis is gonna stay beside him. And when I say stay beside him, I'm talking about Ms. Money Yaya, who is what's his name?
NBA young
Mayweather.
boy.
Yeah, Mayweather's his
Both.
baby mother and Mayweather's daughter.
Mhm.
So she put this is wait, hold on, because this font she used. This is why, while mine is still here, while I still got mine, I'm going to love him loud and proud with a big smile on my face every time, regardless of how I parentheses look to people who don't know what's really going on.
As she
So I don't
should.
know. That was just real randomy, like a real randomy story. She didn't seem to have no beef with none of his baby mothers or anything. So I don't know where that came from, but I was like, let's open up the mic because I was like, it was real randomy.
Mhm.
So someone was like, I can't believe this is Floyd Mayweather's daughter. Wow. Like, well, they opened up with the
What's on
shade
that? Yeah.
real quick. Somebody said it's giving delusional, but dot dot dot. And someone said, "Oh my God, she used anything to bring up Kentrell. Girl, we don't care." So, girl, now this way it gets real spicy. Because after this point, I was like, "Fuck this tea," because Sadiddy the goat got into it, honey. So, first stop, Sadiddy the goat. So, Lil June 603 responded back to Sadiddy the goat and was like, "When did she say his name or who she talking about? I missed that part. Y'all just want her to be talking about YB." So Sadiddy was like, blah, 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 tag someone who actually gives a fuck. Okay.
Ooh.
And June was like, how you
And
don't care
tagged you
about
again.
so was like, how you don't care about something but posting comments like you know something. Shaking my head. I forgot the internet know everything when it comes to their favorite celebrities.
Okay.
And she was like, worry about your kids. And I was like, well, damn, like that escalated real quickly.
You don't never
So
talk about
y'all
nobody
want
kids though.
I ain't never go back to see if they fought on the to see if they fought on the internet. But child got real spicy between the comments is real quick. So I don't know. She's talking. I don't know who she's talking about. She be talking about her baby daddy. She be talking about somebody else at this point. Child, I don't know. But what I do know, I'm getting into more toxicity because it was just a lot of toxic shit this weekend. I'm definitely the retrograde is just working its way around. Cause and before I even start this might trigger warning for some people who ever been like verbally abused or whatnot, things of that nature. I do fall under that boat. Not ashamed of that, but just a trigger warning, just to let you guys know it's gonna be some wording or verbiage here that could be a little stingy. So we'll start here where Summer Walker actually posted on her stories. And what it intent of she shared the post letting fans know how she felt about Black China's show on Zeus. Well, it seems like Tony Tokyo Tony was not feeling it. She apparently took to Instagram and made a series of posts and comments addressing Summer. So basically, when all of this stuff went down, all of it, at the end of it, the very last post that Summer put was what you see down below. A hit dog will holler. Bless her soul. So just keep that in mind. Keep that with everything I'm about to share. So clearly we can't see what it said right there. So I did go to Summer page onto her stories to pull it myself. So she said, "Oh my God, I was just watching China's show on Zeus because I finally had some time to myself, and I feel so bad for her. Her mom treated her so terrible." And then she said, like that was really crazy. My heart hurts. So of course, if you guys not familiar with China's show, because it was a while ago, but it's on Zeus, and there was definitely some parts in there where she got into it with her mother. Her mom even became a whole meme with the "get the fuck ASAP after this shit" or something like that. It became a whole meme or whatnot. But it was definitely a toxic scene. Tokyo, she had no filter, like none whatsoever. So it was kind of hard to watch, but it made for TV. Clearly, it was literally an epic scene. So Tokyo got wind of this somehow, some way. I don't know, strolling past Summer's, because she wasn't tagged. So I don't know. Maybe somebody sent it to her, told her, whatever. But she got wind of it, and she had some few choice words for Summer. So she's like, "Girl, let me tell you something. Don't open your raggedy mouth with my name coming out of it again. If you want a clout chase, come flush the toilet when I'm finished at Summer Walker." I'm just reading the highlighted parts. Then she say, "Listen, little girl, you're lost, confused, and a puppy. Where's your baby daddy? Didn't want you after that disposable pussycat, huh? If you don't know what you're talking about, don't say my name. Do you understand me, you boarhead scallywag?" She wasn't done. She then said, "I can't help my mother forfeited and fumbled the ball with you. Oh, I can't help your mother forfeited and fumbled the ball with you. Don't you ever in your life use my name in a bad content. I'll have you, I'll give you something around your neck you'll never forget. Do you understand me? I'll Floyd Mayweather you and then drag you like a tractor trailer to a piece of roadkill. Do you understand me? Girl, don't say my name again, or my promise will be A1 on your list at Summer Walker. Let me give you fair warning. Catch a flight to where you are, and you better be ready, baby girl. I'm sick of you trifling disposable pussycats, fornicating zots, trying me. Try being a mother, making sure your kid not getting molested in the game while mommy is away worrying about somebody else's mother. You do it again. I'ma give you a promise. I'm coming. Lord have mercy. Just all I got for that. So I can't even she went in with like straight daggers. Like, damn, why you even bringing a baby into that and speaking like
Yeah.
molestation? Like, so in true fashion, I was like, well, child, let's see what the shaders is saying on this. And Tokyo Hush, straight off the back, was one of the shaders. Someone was like, "Well, Summer said you proved my point. Be blessed." Literally, literally. She said she hit her with the "God bless." Yes, child. Even the white Jesus had to peek in like,
Not
"What
the
the
white
fuck taking
Jesus.
my head?" Yes, because I was like, she didn't even have to give all that. All she said was like, "That was terrible how she treated Black China." Like, y'all have anything to say? No,
I
you
just
good?
some women are messy just for no reason. Like, what was all that
That
for?
is not DMV finest, but it is part of DMV. But I hear my okay, so I'll continue on
She's
this.
crazy.
Melanie is
Oh
over it.
God.
Melanie's like, I just
She's crazy. I mean, I'm not shocked. It's just she
Hmm.
always do that.
So
And
next
Summer
up,
Walker don't need the clout chase. She's Summer
oh she
Walker, number one.
exactly,
okay.
exactly. Period.
Yes, some cakes claps. Yes, okay.
I'll be so behind. See, I can't do these sound effects and be paying attention.
Like, she does not need a clout. If anything, you need a clout chase, and that's why you responded the way that you
That you,
responded.
yep.
Okay.
And
So
she proved her point because look how she just snapped at her off of that little bit.
you did. That's what she said. That's what she you're right. You ain't never lied. That's exactly why she hit her with after all of that. A hit dog will holler. Bless her soul. Okay.
Yeah, it's all common. Okay,
Okay.
in a holler.
Mhm.
So speaking of blessing the souls, we're gonna run this for.
And she better be careful with Summer Walker. Summer Walker a witch.
She better be. That's enough. She gonna be the
A
bald
good
head
witch.
scallywag. She keep it up.
She
That
a
hair ain't
good
gonna go
witch.
back.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then okay. So speaking of, we're gonna go into the next set where we're gonna rate. So we're gonna rate from 1 to 5. Just hold up your hand. So 1 being the worst, 5 being the best, and everything else in between is it's a high. High up there, but not quite 5. So we'll start out with the men because apparently it was the Billboard Awards that was going on and all that with the looks and stuff. I ain't watched that. I don't think I ever watched that. But okay, let's start. So first up, we got Ty Dolla $ign. I'm giving this a 1. Like, what are you girls giving
That
it?
look like something I would wear out in the street, like that to the club. Like that shirt look like it's giving me see-through-y.
So what you get?
Is it shredded?
Yeah, it's like a shreddy, like droopy.
That looks
Maybe
like I've seen it before on Lenny Kravitz years ago.
Yeah, it is
That's a
giving
Lenny
Lenny.
Kravitz type, and the blazer don't go.
It
So what
don't.
y'all giving it?
Leather.
I'm gonna go with a 1.
Yes.
Okay, so y'all go. Yes, yes. His woman look better. Like
You don't even match with his woman.
Exactly. Okay. So next up, we have Mr. Maxwell in this oversized blue suit, which I am
Drop
not.
It Low.
Yes, Drop It Low. He was on stage. I saw that, but I am not feeling his look. So
I don't like it.
I like the color.
Yes, the color's nice. I don't like
color. Yeah.
Yes, the color.
It's just too oversizey for me. So I'm gonna go with a 1. What y'all going with?
I'll give him a 2 for the color.
Okay. Okay, for the collar.
And a 1, -1.
Okay, perfect. Then next up, we got Jack Hello. So I'm gonna go ahead and give this a high 4 because he looks good. Like, no, it's pants, it's slacks. You know they tight.
Oh, okay. They look like the leggings that go underneath the foot.
I know what you're talking about. Them leggings you slide under the toe.
Dragons.
Dragons. Yes. So I'm gonna give this one a 4. I kind of like this look. Yeah, I like this a lot.
I'm gonna give him a 4. I like it.
What you think, Meat?
Yeah.
You don't know? It's an end for her.
I don't know. I'm not really into men's fashion unless it's like a really, really nice put together outfit.
So this just
like this isn't. It just seems like regular. It seems mediocre to me.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Cool. So she give this like guys like her lower end. Yeah. A 1 or 2-ish like that. Maybe a 1 because she didn't even mention the color. So 1. Yes. Then we got Diddy. Mr.
Why is he posing like that?
I don't like this at all. But I'll give it a 2 for the drink because I know the drink is expensive as fuck. So yeah, I don't like that. It's giving me John Travolta. Like
that's what I said. The wild leg John Travolta
but apparently he hosted the Billboards and he killed it with his son along his side at the opening performance. So
his twin.
Yes, his twin. So they tore it up. So I mean, we're gonna keep it in the Diddy family because they definitely came out to show up. What about Quincy?
Quincy is so adorable, but I did not like his outfit.
Don't like that either. So that's definitely
what is going on? Why is they wearing this stuff?
We got Christian, his twin, which I don't like.
I don't like the bell bottoms.
What is going on with the front of his pants?
They look like bell bottoms.
They do look bell bottomy. I'm not feeling it. So yeah, these are all on my 1 scales. Definitely didn't feel that. Okay, so we can agree. Then we got DJ Khaled and giving us some pastel.
What's up with this lavender?
I like the color.
Why everybody wearing lavender?
I don't know.
That's the spring collection.
Is it anything like awareness this month that's purple? Is lupus? When is it? I don't know. Like, I don't know why everybody's wearing this.
Girl, that's the spring collection.
Okay, so maybe that is the spring color. It could be.
I like the lavender though.
I think he's I'll give it a 3.
He looks better than everyone else. I'll say
yes. I'll give him a 3. He put it together,
Oh gosh.
So we'll move on to the late taste.
Yes.
Starting up with Miss Doja Cat here. So how do you feel about she got a little universe gold bag and the whole top part is sheer see-through with pasties over her nipples and then the black dress with the pointies. So
no, I don't really care.
I don't like that because I should have to figure out what she's doing with her outfit.
Oh my god! So they like for that. Okay, what about Diddy's daughters that came
5.
out in
I
the
think they look absolutely
2022?
gorgeous.
I think they're pretty, but
They
that
are. They
works for
are
them. That works for
Look at
okay.
them.
outfits.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. And definitely next up, I am loving this.
Well,
Yes,
you know, Mary
5.
Kings
is
across the
Amazing.
boards, because that is
Yes.
something I will
you
wear.
know
Like
Mary
that's
is
cute.
my mother in another life. So
Yes.
I
Yes.
love everything Mary. I don't care what nobody say.
And
Okay.
Earth is in
So
love
that
with
is
Mary J. Blige. I
fives
love
across the board, girl.
Okay.
And then Megan, I don't like this at
I
all. I
don't.
gave this a -1 because I don't
What's
like
that in the
this.
back?
Is that your middle finger? Oh, I thought that
Oh,
was
it
a
was
ring.
like a negative sign. So I gave it a -1.
Um,
That's what it was
I
what is
like
that?
that.
bigger.
What's that flingy in the back? What's
It's
that?
part of the
Hanging
dress.
from her
Yeah,
dress.
it hangs from the back of the dress, and she just fling it up, I guess, to give it that fling look
It's giving
appeal.
rainbow.
I don't like it. It's
I like her
giving
dress better when her coochie was hanging out than that one.
That was JC.
That was JT. Oh, I thought that
okay.
was. Oh, sorry.
Y'all is getting ahead of yourselves. And then we have Tiana Teller, which I fucks with her, but
Mm-mm.
this is just this is just regular old her.
This is
Like
like Kids Choice Awards
It
for adults or
is.
something. It's like they not really giving.
they not giving. I don't. Yeah,
No.
this not giving.
Mm-mm.
So, but her abs is giving. That get 5 by itself, but
Yes.
it's not giving for me. I'm sorry. I love
Mm-mm.
her though. And then City Girls definitely not giving for me. This
They
is
got
That
not.
must
lavender
have been
on
the
too.
thing.
Yes, they do got lavender on, but I don't know these senorita dance heels. Like I don't know, it just wasn't given. But JT definitely had a slip up on stage out here with her cat out. That now this is the one, kid. This is
Okay,
the
because
one
all I saw
where
was
the
cat.
cat.
I didn't know. I
Okay.
just assumed it
Yes,
was.
where the cat had slipped out. But JT, in
Okay.
true fashion, she addressed that real quick. JT responded to the tweet about wardrobe malfunction. Why nobody told JT to put her kitty away? And she said, I have on black panties. Relax.
But
No,
we
you
can still
don't.
see
So
your coochie lip.
She lying.
Yes, you have on black panties, but we can see that coochie hanging out on the side.
somebody saw that little cuckoo. So that was her response to that. And true fashion, JT said, bitch, fuck y'all, I don't care. Like, y'all see my pussy. And then we have Chloe, which I love this. This is so sexy and giving, girl. She got the body for it.
You
It just
do.
look hot, but you work it, okay? You work.
Yeah.
So I like it. And then we'll do our little couples real quick. Machine Gun Kelly and Megan Fox.
I like Megan's dress.
I
I
do
love
like
her
Megan's
dress.
dress. What is this?
It's so sexy. And Machine Gun Kelly here is giving Machine Gun Kelly.
Yeah,
Like,
he's
he
giving
is
rock star.
giving. And then I didn't like this. I don't
I
like
don't like
he
it
looks
either.
homeless. I don't like his outfit. I just oops. Okay. And last up again,
Oh yeah.
Stella receives backlash for insensitive tweet telling mothers to breastfeed amid formula shortage. So this was basically he's getting a lot of backlash behind this, but this was her tweet. Try breastfeeding. It's free and available on demand. So of course, in true fashion, they definitely let her know how they felt. So someone was like, I breastfed, but I'm still going to respect and be sensitive to the mothers that psychologically can't produce milk and rely on formula.
That's
Well
true.
said. Well said.
That's true.
Someone said my wife tried and struggled. Yeah, she tripping and insensitive as fuck. So I'm like,
Mhm.
okay, he bad for his wife. At least he knows she
Okay.
tried, couldn't do it.
Mhm.
And someone said, stop telling women what to do with their bodies. Okay.
Okay.
Period.
And lastly, it's always the men commenting for me. Since y'all think it's so easy, do it. So it was a lot of men on there like, yeah, like breastfeed, do it. Like, I don't understand what the issue is, blah, blah, blah. So that's what made her come with that. And then someone was like, it's a suggestion. People offended by everything these days. So I was like, okay, they was giving a lot of different views and feelings and stuff on that. But at the end of the day, she definitely got a little backlash behind that. Because as y'all know, it is a formula shortage out here. Like they killing me. Like y'all trying to get rid of abortion, have people having all these millions of kids, but they can't feed them. Like
Somebody I think it was Dwayne that had posted like a back in the day thing about
Uh-huh.
the formula, like an alternative.
a back in the day formula, they
Like the
still sell it.
alternative how they did back in the day with the formula. I think it was like carnation milk or something like that
Oh, how they
to
made it.
make
Okay.
your formula. So people, but all that's gonna be sold out soon.
You know it is. You
But
know
yeah,
it
that
is.
breastfeeding, that stuff, it's hard because and I was
See?
young, but I did it. I did it, and
See?
then until he had a little taste of formula and
That
cereal.
was
He was
it.
like, "Fuck that boob." It's like, I don't want that.
Oh,
But
yes.
yeah,
And
it
that
was
can
hard. It was
and
hard.
that concludes the read for the evening. That got interrupted real quick. Shout out. And Source by the Shade Room, Nori Online Org, Hollywood Unlocked, in the Neighborhood Talk.
Okay.
And yeah, got any more of them excuses? Cause that's
Okay,
what I'm
you got any
feeling.
more? Yes, you got any more? Let me get
Okay.
some. Yes,
The
okay,
end.
I like that. Okay, I see what you did
You
there.
see what I did there?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. That's the vibe I'm
Yes.
giving. Okay.
So that is a great segue to tonight's topic. Okay. Excuses, excuses.
Hmm.
So, okay, my definition of excuses are a little different than probably some, but let's see what the Urban Dictionary and Oxford Dictionary has to say about this definition. All right. So, according to Urban Definition, excuses is an attempt to create a justification for something that you knowingly decided to flake out on. Lack of balls to take responsibility for your own actions or wrongdoing, a pussy attempt to make someone feel better about their disappointment by disguising a lie as an excuse. So, urban definition.
Okay. Pussy attempt. Okay.
Huh?
I said, okay, pussy attempt.
Okay, like you a pussy ass nigga, you know. So
Okay.
I'm like, okay, urban definition. But of course, Oxford Dictionary says it's a reason or explanation put forward to defend or justify fault or an offense.
Oh,
So
they got right to the point on that.
pretty much, period, right? So my thing is like I want to talk about what we see as an excuse versus a lie. Because sometimes some people some people will say they're the same, they're one and the same, because it's both are not telling the truth. You're making an excuse as to why you can't do something or you haven't done something, therefore it can also fall under the category of a lie. But what do y'all think? Do y'all think an excuse is a lie?
I
Just
mean,
dressed up?
it kind of
Or
is because an excuse ties into a lie that you later have to end up having to justify to keep telling a lie to cover up the excuses. So I feel like in a way it is kind of sort of.
I think it's separate because you just justifying it because it may not be a lie. Like maybe, let me think of an excuse for something. Like I didn't go to a meeting because I didn't have a vehicle to do so. Might not be a lie, but it's just justifying why I didn't go. It's just
right,
it's a reason for why I didn't go to the meeting. I didn't
right,
have no vehicle to go.
But I
right.
guess it become redundant when it's the same excuse for everything, I guess. Like if you use the
Yeah.
same excuse, oh, you're supposed to come out, you didn't go to the meeting because you didn't have a vehicle. Then later on, you're supposed to come somewhere else because you didn't have a vehicle. So I guess, it'll just become redundant
Mm-hmm.
to a point.
Agree.
Like, yeah, I guess people ain't gonna ask you no more.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
And then it can become passive aggressive because okay, get an Uber.
Right,
Oh, you're
exactly. Like
right. You're
yeah.
right.
So
They'll be
out
like,
of the
yeah,
way.
they'll be like, no excuses.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's like
Yes.
a
So
passive
then now you gotta be truth coming and be like, because bitch, I don't want to come. Period. Like I was
Mhm.
trying to spare your feelings, but I don't want to come. That's it. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. So, but I do get what Melanie is saying because I was thinking about it and I was just like, well, like if you were in school and you missed school, they ask for an excused absence. It has to be in order for it to be an excused absence, you have to have a legitimate excuse.
We be
Like,
lying like
oh, I
shit.
was at the doctor's office,
That's
and you
us.
have to have proof. So,
We be lying like shit. We writing that note up ourselves and signing it.
the
Like,
schools
and
have
here you
gotten
go.
very hip. They like, no, it need to be on letterhead, okay, and email. So
And a
it's
letterhead. Oh,
okay.
the email probably might be a
So
little different. I'll go to
yeah,
somebody else's house and use their email.
okay.
They business email real quick. Like, I don't know. That's too much work, but people get a little clever. But yeah. Get
I've done it a lot. I used to do that for my son sometimes when you're just like,
a
oh,
doctor's note.
yeah, or yeah,
Yeah.
do an excuse note for him to, especially working at children's, When he just didn't feel like it, and I knew my child, like, if he don't feel like it, he don't feel like it. I'm not about to send him to school if he's not in a good energy space. So yeah, go back to sleep, and we'll just do a note and do it like that. But yeah, I've
I agree.
definitely done that. I've used excuses before, but which was sometimes it was lies, or I would say like I'm not feeling good, which wasn't a lie. If you're not feeling good, you ain't feeling it. It's not
Right.
necessarily a lie. You're not feeling good, and they're not supposed to question you as far as work.
Yeah, but they do it as far as work. No, they not. But I be like, I ain't feeling good. Then everybody, oh, you ain't feeling good, but you did a whole little TikTok video later. I saw it, like you posted.
So
Like,
It was
like
after
you
that I
weren't
wasn't
feeling
feeling
good
good.
though.
It was
Like
I
early.
was in a bed,
it's
and that
always
TikTok was a week
justifying.
ago.
It's like, damn, you got to justify to
And why is you on
justify.
my TikTok during work hours? Ain't you supposed to be working?
Okay.
Woo,
Yes, catch them, girl.
yes,
Gotta catch them all.
I
Yes,
Be off
see.
work too today because you shouldn't be on TikTok during business hours.
But I
that's
do think
true.
one is a touchy one too. Also, that you did. I bring that up, but I don't even know if that was one of the scenarios or whatnot. But like, what about like honestly, parents that be out here and they have excuses for their kids. Like they know not well, some of them ain't kids, some of them is grown as men and women at this
Mhm.
point, but like some of the parents will still be like, even to this day, their kids is like 40, 50, and they're giving excuses for their kid. Oh, that's just Timothy. Like he just does that. That's just what it is. Like, at some point, do you just be like, okay, like you're just full of excuses for your son, like your son is a punk ass bitch, like
That's being
you know what I mean? Like, how does
that's
that
them enabling their
work?
behavior
Yeah.
because they've allowed it to happen, and sometimes parents enable their children's behavior due to something that they got going on themselves, and it might be out of guilt or whatever, or they feel like they didn't do something right, so they enable their behavior, and they got to make the excuse because it's pretty much, if it all boils down to it, it's their fault that their child is that way because they've been enabling their behavior. So they just gonna keep giving those excuses. But yes, definitely well, it's
Parents that
definitely a
definitely.
lot of it's a lot of that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I yeah, I try not to do that. The only excuse that what the hell? The only
What happened?
I'm getting all these voicemails and
Oh,
text messages and stuff. It's buzzing.
Okay.
I had to take my phone off the thing so it wouldn't buzz. Um, yeah, I try not to
that's frozen.
do that. Like, well, I don't really have a reason to though. Yeah, I really don't have a reason to. And I try to not enable my son to do, you know, negative behavior. I hold him accountable.
Right.
Okay.
Absolutely. So I did reach out to, well, not reach out. I did post this question so that people can just answer. But swingers, I want to know in the comment section what y'all think. So I had two questions, which we just answered as an excuse, a lie. And one person said, no, a lie is a lie, and an excuse is an excuse. A lie is basically you premeditated giving somebody a response that was a flat out lie. An excuse is different. So my next question was, who gives the most excuses,
That was
men
the
or
only person
women?
that answered that.
Girl, yeah, don't nobody be liking me, so I don't know. They don't be
Oh, okay.
liking me. They not,
I was like, well, where the rest? They tried it.
girl. No, they
Okay.
don't be liking me for
Y'all better
real.
answer
They
my
be
sis.
looking at
What the hell is
they be
wrong with
looking at my
y'all?
story.
Girl, when Jesus slide into your DM, you answer. Okay. What
Thank
they
you.
was.
God bless when God bless my friend put a
Okay,
story
won't
out
he
there.
do
That means it's
it?
real. It's serious.
I'm waiting
Girl,
for
they
the
just be
rest. Like,
looking at my
damn.
I
story.
didn't see that question.
Was it
Oh,
public?
yes, it is. It was on my story, and people looked at it. A lot of people looked at
Oh,
it and didn't
no,
respond.
they
But
I
didn't.
it's
don't remember seeing that.
okay. It's
Shady ass people.
okay. So
I didn't
one
see that because I would
person.
have commented on that.
Exactly. That's what like I don't remember seeing
No,
that
I
either.
it was on my story.
It'd be the
Um,
algorithm.
Yeah, I don't know algorithms. I just be putting stuff. But some people, a couple of more people responded, I'm sorry, to who give the most excuses, men or women. So two guys said women, of course, women give the most excuses. And one of the females said men do. But here's a reason. One of the guys said why women do. It says, I say women give the most excuses because as a man, being a physical creature at heart, doesn't what if your spouse or wife doesn't want to do it, she can come on now, she gonna come up with every excuse out there, laugh out loud. So I guess the point he was making was
he ain't getting no booty when he want to get booty, and she giving excuses. That's
yes,
so like one situation.
so that's
he's
one
projecting.
situation. But yes, so
I think I don't think you can measure who gives more excuses, because the men are always going to say the women, and the women are always going to say the men.
See, and that's what I said, both. Because I was like,
exactly,
both. It may come in different forms for every situation, but I believe both are full of horse shit. Like,
Okay.
yes, both.
That was a question.
Yes.
Well, I ain't see that question either.
And
It was the last one, I think 8, the last one.
Oh no, I thought Kia put it on her stories.
No, I did. Those 2 questions.
Okay, well, shout out to that swinger for responding and giving that detail.
Okay.
That
We
detail
appreciate
answer
you,
right
man.
there.
That's my buddy.
Or
That's
to
my
say
buddy.
that your wife is giving excuses how to give you the booty. Okay. Maybe you need to do something to woo her, and she won't have no problem.
Yes, you need to spice that up.
Okay.
Okay. Spice it up.
Yeah, do something she like
And
doing.
she might be tired.
Yeah.
Yeah, help her out.
He's physical at nature. She might not be, so it's a compromise.
It is a compromise. So
I agree.
Yeah, work it out,
me
friends.
giving excuses, but still.
Still go strong. Okay.
You still need to, you need to compromise.
Woo! Oh my God, it's
My incense been burning off real quick lately.
What that mean?
I don't know. I know I need to clean that table off. It was something I was gonna say and I can't remember. I know one of the points was like, can excuse be a valid? What was it? Can an excuse be a valid reason for not doing something? Yeah. If I want to do it, I want to do it. That's my excuse. Or even like what I used before, you don't have a vehicle to do something, or maybe you don't have the money to do it.
But see, people don't be liking to talk about their money business. Not a lot of people, so they don't want to be telling you like I ain't got no money and stuff. And like, well, that bitch can be talking about me, talking about I'm broke and all that. So I don't know. It'd be weirdy for some people.
Still valid.
It is valid. I feel like that's valid. Like, I ain't got it, but some people I don't know. They just not.
No, I'm not going broke for nobody.
That kind of stuff. But I mean, like, why you think people give excuses? I feel like some people just don't like negative reactions. So therefore they'll give an excuse to, just to seem more comfortable and work out for everybody.
Right.
So
passive aggressiveness, which is my pet peeve. Yeah. Like, just say it. If you don't want to do it, just say it. But, or, if you can't do it, don't necessarily mean, dang, I got instant everywhere. Don't necessarily mean you don't want to do it. If you can't do it, just say you can't do it. Don't try to kill yourself to do something. If it's something you can't do, like, that just annoys me more. Or, if it's the wrong time, and maybe you can do it another day, and say, you can do it another day. Or
because I was gonna say one day,
like, she be understanding. I'm like, girl, I can't be bougie with you this week, girl. Sorry. So you gotta reschedule that. Like, and a reschedule. She'd be like, okay. Yes.
And I know Melanie always says that. She's like, now, if you can't do it, Kia, you let me know. And I'm like, no, I can do it. I think I can do it. Let me check. But yes, that's what she was like, it's okay if you can't do it.
Yeah, like, just say
it's okay. And I'm like, I know, but I want to do it. It's okay.
But this is where I get annoyed at, because like, I'll tell a person way in advance to give them time to get their coins together for the upcoming event. So my thing is, like, we're getting closer to it. I feel like you should be letting nigga know, like, you know what, things change. At the time I was able to, maybe at this I can't, like, I ain't got it. But then you just let it go on and on and on until like we literally down to the nitty-gritty, to the end, and then you're like, oh, I can't go or I'm not gonna be able to make it. Like
That's
that's
passive
one of
aggressiveness.
my pet peeves. Now that
Mhm.
because I'm like, I need you to let me know ahead of time because now that gotta alter and change my whole shit too, especially if this is something like group payment wise. So that now that
That's passive aggressiveness.
irritates my soul.
It's like you knew you weren't gonna be able to do it because people 9 times out of 10 people know
that they're not gonna be able
that
to
they're not.
do
Because
it.
if you
But
really
you
want to
know,
be,
they
you're
be
gonna
like, it
budget.
sounds so good at the beginning. They be like, you know what,
Uh-huh.
I might can make this work. But bitch, when you
But you
realize
gotta
you can't make
budget,
it
and if you
work,
don't budget, then it's not gonna work.
it's not gonna work. Yeah,
That's
So
true.
so and that
That's
part
true.
irritates me because then that gets my anxiety up because now I gotta come up with a whole nother plan. I gotta revamp like how I gotta go back and tell people, oh, now we gotta pay more, when y'all been making payments and stuff. Like it's just that shit just irritates my soul. And I've had that happen to me a few times and I'm just like, I'm over that. Like I really am. That shit is dumb.
yes, like that's
It's
her for my
crazy.
birthday when that girl was
Which
invited to
one?
invite her, and then she
What
didn't come,
girl?
and we had to pay more, and we lost our free spa treatment. Where did we go? Was it Jamaica? Where did we go?
That was Jamaica. That was the first trip that I took over out of the country
Who
Yeah,
ain't go?
with you guys.
your ex that I didn't invite. And she was coming, and then
Oh, I
she
do not
wasn't
remember
coming,
that.
and then we had to
Because I
end up
took her
paying,
off.
and we had to
Yes,
end up
but
paying more, and we
we
lost
had
our
to
spa
pay the
package.
difference.
Why would she have been coming? I don't know what I was going
You
through.
invited
You
her.
invited
Why
her.
was she? This
I
was
didn't.
the alphabet.
Yes.
The
What?
alphabet. Yes, you was in love with the alphabet.
Oh my God! No, you lied. Like that was
Mhm.
stupid. Like bitch, you stay at home too. Go
Yes,
on
and
this
I was
girls
like,
trip.
how much it
That's how
cost?
you know Shorty was crazy. Like I need to make sure y'all doing what y'all doing. Like what?
Yeah.
I know you lying.
I don't know. I'm like, no, she is not invited.
Yes,
Oh
and
But
you
my
had
yeah,
to pay that
that
God.
messed
extra
us
cost.
all up financially. We had to pay like 100 and something more, and we lost our free spa package. I was mad about that free spa package being gone.
Damn,
But
Daniel.
yeah,
Mm.
so with them type of things, them trips and stuff, you need to let when it's time for me to book. If you don't have the money, you're just not going
Deposit.
Okay.
Yeah.
because I'm
Yes.
not about to
I
wait
gotta
till the
be
last
going forward,
minute.
period. Cause that's true. Like I ain't got time to be, worried about you working out your budget and financing and all this stuff. Like if you wanna go, you going. If you ain't, you ain't. Like, yeah,
Yeah,
that's what
pretty
it gotta
much.
be. It gotta be like that. Cause I told you that happened to me too many times before, and I'm over that shit. Like,
Yeah,
So, and I know,
I hate
Okay.
doing all that. That's why I
buttermilk
always just end up
biscuits.
it always
So
ends up just being us two going.
do you all think that giving excuses is a learned behavior or is this something that people just do?
I
And I
struggled on
say
that
that
question.
because so for me growing up, because Dion and I have this it's not an argument. We have
A debate.
a debate. Not often, but we have it enough, right? Because the way, again, back to how I was raised, my grandmother always taught me, basically, if she asked, well, where did you go? I'm supposed to say, I went this place. So where did you go, Kia? Well, I went outside. I went outside with Taj Mika. I went outside with Melanie. I went outside with Erica. And we
Who? Because I
did,
know she ain't just say my government. I don't know
I
what she's
did.
talking about. Okay.
and we went to the store. Then we went
Your,
to the park. And then we
your
did
government is on the thing.
What thing?
On your thing, Meika AKA Taji.
Listen, they ain't how you spell my name. Listen.
Just take the I off.
Yes. Okay.
Melanie,
So
shut up. Anybody asked
I'm a bird.
you?
Melanie, we
Dang.
both are our
Right.
government.
So
Dang. What my government
I
say?
asked that because me growing up, I had to give an account or an excuse for
What was the
everything I
question?
did that day. But now in my adult life, if
The
Dion
learned
be like,
behavior.
well, where was you at? I was like, oh well, Mika, Melanie, and I, we went this place, and then he was like, I just asked where you went. And
What you
it's like
say?
I ain't asked for the whole story. You could have just said
Oh.
y'all when you went out with the girls, right? But see, growing up, I couldn't say I went out with the girls.
See,
I
you
would have to
just
say we
like
went to
me.
the
I be
park.
like, get to the point. I don't want to hear all that story time. Like,
Yeah, so it's hard for me to kind of get out of that because that's how I was raised. Like we couldn't just
I'm
get
kind of
one.
like I'm like that too. I'm long-winded when it comes to explaining stuff, but that's how I was raised. My
Mm-hmm.
father is very long-winded. My mother
ah,
my mother is long-winded too. So
I be
I
like,
earn it.
get to the
Yeah.
point. Well,
I
y'all know
earn
I
it
be getting
very
cursed out
honestly.
and stuff. So My father was drunk to the point, so it was.
Mm.
But because I deal with that a lot with Nicole, and I be like, that's her middle name. But y'all know who I'm talking about. But I deal with that with her because I be like, dog, like she be explaining and just going and going and going. And she could talk a lot. Like she talks a lot. And I be like, before we even get to, I be like, damn, like honestly, I'm gonna be real. I don't even know what the fuck we was talking about. Like, I don't know where we was going with this story. So I be telling her, like, yo, get to the like, what was the point? What was the point of the story? And I don't know if she be getting offended sometimes because I be dead ass serious, but I don't want her to keep talking, knowing that
You
I
gone.
don't
You done
know.
lost
Like,
it.
I done forgot what we were talking. Like, I don't know. So I don't know. Maybe that
It
is
might
a
be a
thing.
Sagittarius thing too.
It could be now that I'm like,
Even I
wow.
get that too, like Melanie.
Wow.
Or he be like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Just get the point. I be like, I'm trying to explain. I don't need a whole
Yeah,
Yes,
backstory.
like you is giving me
Just get to
mad
the
story
point.
time.
and the reason why I
But I
do
be
it
like, I
is
have to
to
explain it so you can understand what I'm
understand
saying.
yes.
so that we
Thank
don't ask the
you.
question
Later,
why
you
the
Yes.
fuck
already
you
know
was
the
trying to
answer.
explain
Oh
it in the
my
first place.
God.
I get that.
Yes.
But it gotta be
Yes.
quicker. It gotta be quicker than that. Like
Because you
I
gotta
get
say, like,
that.
I walked to the store because I had to get Meika some cookies. And
Yeah.
then, like, later on, if you don't say that, well, what you walk to the store for? To get
Exactly.
Meika
You
some
already
cookies?
know.
You
Thank
already
you. And
know.
not
Oh,
thinking
Yeah.
but
you
Shorty
want.
be like, yeah. So I made a call, but I went and met up with my friend, and she had on some like Pumas and like
Oh,
some
see, I
raggedy
don't
ass
do all that.
outfit.
No, I don't
And then it was
describe.
like, then you know what I
No.
mean, we rode around and we took a trip, but then we came back and sat down, and then like she was telling me about her business and stuff, and then I was just like, and then I'm like, at this point, what? Like, what were we talking about? Like, what's wrong with the friend at this point? Oh,
Again,
were
there
we
was
talking
someone.
about us? Like, yeah, it be like
Yeah, I
Yeah.
that
don't
a
go that deep.
lot.
That I
Yeah,
don't
we
go
don't.
that
Like
Yeah, I
she
don't go
be
that deep
mad
either. But
detail, and I be like, bruh, like sometimes, and then around my period, I get irritated. So I be like, come on now, like I don't want to hear all that. What the fuck she had on? Like, come on, I don't care. Like, what are we talking about? And she be
right.
like, oh, all
But I
right, I'm gonna
know
let
I
you
do
go.
it. I do it to alleviate any follow up questions. Like I told you my whole day. You already know the answer to whatever
I
questions you
can
have.
understand that. I get it from that perspective, but then I also would be like,
That's the
damn,
idea with
dog,
you
like
too.
this story is mad long as fuck. I
Because
be
it
thinking like
blows
my
Dion's
attention
life.
span. So you can't talk to a person like with a short attention span. You know what I mean? They not.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
can. You got them for that first little bit, but then when you start going on, it's a fairy tale land and stuff. It's like we thinking about some other shit, something else. We came back to the
deep.
conversation. It's
That's
like
where it needs to
okay,
be a compromise
it
because
definitely got to be that.
they're
It
the person,
do.
they're the way they are, you're the way you are. So it got to come to some type of compromise. It can't,
So you
because
gotta
it
have
can't be
me,
fair that it's like, well, I got a short attention span, so I don't got time for all that. And then it
and
can't
then
be fair
they.
where it's like,
Mhm.
I like to explain stuff, so I don't care that you got a short attention span. Y'all got to come to
Right.
some type of.
I'm like, well, sit me down in a quiet place. Maybe that'll help because I ain't got nothing to
Nothing else
do or
to. Yeah.
type or be on my phone or
That's
this
why,
or
like,
that.
you have time to talk. Do you have time? I always be like, do you have time? Like, if I'm trying to explain something, do you have time?
Okay.
Mhm.
But sometimes he
See,
still,
maybe I should do that because I don't. I
sometimes
don't
he
ask
still
Dion do
cuts
he have
me
to. I'm
off.
like, well, this is what we did, and he's just looking at me like, bruh.
And
I
then you
just
get to the
asked what
point at
we
the end.
did.
I say all that to say
Yes,
because
and that's what I
Literally.
said.
And then we be sitting there like
And
you
now
couldn't
he
just
knows.
say
He's like,
that.
so he be like, and you said all that to say yes, and I said all of that to say
That
I
you
went
couldn't
out
just
with the
say that.
girls.
But I wouldn't see that as an
But I ain't gonna front.
excuse.
I do hate when I write a long-winded ass text and you just hit me back with a two-letter word type of situation or a heart emoji on my motherfucking novel that I just text you. Now that because first of all, I
That's
sat here
ain't
and
it the
listened
same thing? Like,
because I sat here and
Mhm.
listened to you do all this talking and everything in person. You know what I mean? So like, yeah, we
The same thing.
texting.
You just typed it.
But so
mm,
then why do she talk so much and then get so 1-2 sentence in a text?
does she don't feel like texting it?
See what I'm saying? That's that
Just like you don't feel like
I
listening to
text
it.
long too, so I don't
bullshit.
know.
That's
I'll be texting
bullshit.
paragraphs and novels
Okay.
sometimes.
Yes.
So,
Just like you don't feel like listening to it, she don't feel like typing it.
or I do the
That
voice note because
bullshit.
my tone can get people's perception of my tone sometimes because I'm so straightforward.
Mhm.
Sometimes my tone is not perceived how I'm trying to deliver
Right.
it.
Yeah.
So sometimes I like to do the
Take a
voice
shots like
note.
that.
I
Mhm.
did.
But
I
yeah,
did.
and I tell people that all the time. It's sometimes you just have to verbalize what you're trying to say because it's just like, why she say it like that? Like, I didn't say it no kind of like. All I said was I went outside and it was raining, and I didn't like that. I'm not mad at the rain, but yeah, it's yeah. But see, I know me, so I don't, so people don't think I'm being ugly. I put like a LOL or smiley face.
Shit, that shit don't work with me.
It don't.
Even
Oh.
well, I'm just on my no, like well, because it could like when I do it. I'm saying when I do it, sometimes it still don't even work. It's like I don't give a fuck about that LOL, and then that could come off as being condescending sometimes.
What LOL? Oh,
Like
it
with a
could be
smiley face,
sarcastic or
yeah, or
like depending
sarcastic,
on
or
what you're saying. Yeah.
yeah, and
Yeah,
then it's
I
like,
understand that.
what? Like, are you being smart or what is you know? So even the LOL or the smiley face or whatever, even when you try to like soften it up, sometimes that don't work either.
Right. I
I be
And
agree.
then
like,
I don't think I got the touch on when you said earlier, valid, you said, can an excuse be a valid reason for not doing something? So I also agree. I believe sometimes people can't handle rejection. So a simple no, mainly kids. So parents tend to give them excuses to soften the blow
Mhm.
or give them a snack.
you
Because
took notes.
my stepmother used to do that all the time.
You took some
Like,
notes.
huh?
You took notes.
I did. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, because I
Proxy.
forgot about that to make sure because I didn't touch on that. But
Uh,
I did because a lot of my stepmother used to do that. You know, to kind of soften the blow. Like she'll tell us, we going to the circus. We going to the circus. We doing this. So we be all hyped, like, oh, this weekend we gonna be telling all our friends and everything. Then the weekend comes and then it's like, oh no, we can't go. I gotta work or whatnot. I got things to do and blah blah blah. Bitch, you ain't working. Like you in this house. Like what is you talking about? We were here, like you didn't do anything. So she used to stay doing that, like, and she was such a disappointment when it came to, that's why like I just stopped believing, like, we're not
mm-hmm.
doing this, we not. So when she told us we was going to Jamaica for spring break, I was like, girl, in a bye, like for real. Until she really was like, no, y'all need to start packing, like pack, y'all really, like, we're going.
Now you
And I
ain't
was like,
believe
that was
until she
the
told y'all to
first,
start packing.
yeah, like that was the first time ever when I was like, oh my God, like, wow, we really going somewhere. But it was all off her like motive.
Ah,
Honestly, it was a diversion because she was traveling to Jamaica too much. So it was like, okay, this time I'm gonna take the kids. You know what I mean? I'm gonna take the kids. You know what I mean? So it's like the kids is here too. But guess what? The kids can't go to clubs at night. The kids can't
Ho.
party at night. Okay? Kids can't party at night. So while me and my stepbrother dumbass is up here in a hotel room, like her and her friend, they out. They rolled out. So yeah, that was the only reason why we got to go. But
mm. At least I got a
definitely,
trip out of it, but
I mean, I guess, but it was just, the things that transpired after that trip. I guess you know what? It was right. The universe was working. It knew what it was doing. Because by my senior year, I had that whole 4-bedroom house. Well, 3 bedrooms because my dad had his room. So that whole 3-bedroom house to
okay.
myself, I was like, okay. And my room was downstairs. I was like, yes, we is popping. Like Brian going, like, yes, bitch. Bitch, I was happy, bitch. My senior year, like, yes. And
That's
then to
what them
myself,
dogs.
yes.
Oh my
They
God.
used to be
Yes.
scared, like they down, they down here in the corner. Like get them dogs, put them dogs away
Y'all used to be
before I
scared
come
and
down
shit.
them
They
steps.
come running up those stairs mad fast. Like,
Uh-uh.
oh, I didn't like Capone, but you know what? I feel like Capone, because me and him didn't have that connection. He's reincarnated in Chico. Like,
You
it's
think so?
literally the same dog. Like, they have the
Oh.
same coat. They look the
Mhm.
same. Exactly. So I just didn't vibe with Chico. I mean, not Chico, with Capone.
Capone.
He wasn't giving, but
I
Chico
forgot
is
about
my
Capone.
baby. He
Chico,
is my
he's like my first dog
baby.
that I had, Thunder, when I was
Oh,
in
he
middle
is
school.
my baby.
Same,
Like
they the
Cheeks
same
just
coat.
get it.
But Thunder had green eyes, like
That
light
was
green eyes.
what was that? What was the
My
breed?
first dog, my brother, because I used to be terrified of dogs, and my brother's dogs had pits,
Did
had
somebody
puppies.
get bit?
No, he disappeared. I think that he was given away, but
Um,
yeah, he disappeared. I had it when I was in
okay.
middle school at my father's house, and he just one day I came home from school and he was gone.
Wow.
Yeah, but he looked just like Chico, except for he had like light green eyes. That was the only
Oh,
difference. He looked
wow.
just like Chico.
Wow. See what I'm
Oh,
saying? These dogs be popping.
okay, these
Yeah.
babies.
So
Okay.
yeah,
Babies.
Chico been on one.
He
Chico.
said he been on one.
Okay,
The
Chico
other
is.
day, it was lady that was the perfect angel the other day. I was like, what is going on? They had
Oh,
their days. They go back and forth.
that's fine. They
Okay.
gonna be all right.
Yeah.
So what is your take or your final words on excuses? Excuses. What would you say to our swingers about excuses?
I mean, it's inevitable to give
Mhm.
an excuse. Because even like when you in school, when you have to solve a problem, you have to show your proof. I feel like that's kind of like in a way an excuse on how you got the answer to your problem. Like you have to give detail, like as far as math, you have to show the equation, and that's in a way technically an excuse on how you got the answer to the problem. So I feel like it's inevitable
Inevitable.
for you to have, an excuse. Just be honest with your excuse, and if you don't want to do, if it's something you don't want to do, don't lie about it. Just whatever. Just be
Yeah.
honest.
Yeah.
That's my takeaway.
Okay. What is your takeaway, Meek?
I'm sleepy.
My takeaway is if you can't make the trip, just say that.
You stupid. I can't with you.
That
I
is
can't with
it.
you.
I
And
think
my
this edible,
takeaway
this
is
edible done kicked in. Child, that last cookie, okay?
I'm not, and
Buttermilk
then
fist.
you over there taking shots like don't nobody see you, them see-through shots.
Because it was supposed to go in the drink, but I was like, you know what? I don't want to pour it in there. Like this drink is already. I might as well call this swamp water. Y'all can't see it, but it was an
No.
epic fail. Yeah, it was a fail, but yeah.
But my takeaway from the latest, the greatest Nancy Wimbush, she said, what did she excuses are like assholes and everyone has one.
Mhm.
So
Okay,
Yeah.
that's facts. That's actual and factual.
only grandma would say something like that. I'm like, Grandma, where do you come up with this stuff? It makes complete sense, but
Yeah.
Cause that's my boo.
yes. All right, so that concludes this evening's topic of excuses.
Okay.
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 All right. Well, let's get into this. And Jay Z, not the church song.
Hosted by me. Yes,
Okay.
you missed your part. Yes.
It's hosted by me. I don't know what's wrong with my voice these
A little
days.
scratchy.
I think from all that high singing, screaming back in a couple of weeks ago or
I
last
was say, what
weekend
you was high noting
at the
and
Rocky
screaming
Fest,
for?
singing to the top of my
Okay.
lungs, trying to sing.
Girl, I
Um,
gotta take my hat off to singers because I can't. You gotta breathe. You gotta sing and sound good. Mm-mm.
okay. It says, I'm ashamed to say, but I have feelings for my friend's boyfriend. I'm not.
Girl, lies.
Sorry, I'm not supposed to judge. He and
Okay.
I have this very strong chemistry and accidentally kissed, but didn't do anything else. Since we since then we haven't talked about it, and I'm completely torn up about it. I've known him before I knew my friend and was the one who hooked them up. Originally, he tried to talk to me, but I wasn't in the right headspace for a relationship. So I told him about my friend. Oh shit. I think I'm falling in love with him and don't know what to do about it because she's engaged to him with a baby on the way.
Oh my
That
god.
is just a lot of messy right there. That's a lot
Child,
of
you should have
messy.
never hooked them up.
Period.
That's all I got. I don't know.
Period. Like
Um.
it's messy.
Well.
You better just hide your feelings somewhere because that's deaded, honey. Mm.
Yeah. Damn. That's
I don't know. I don't know what to say.
okay. So I'm gonna say because I could relate a little bit. So
Oh,
okay, I had a situation in college. You know what I mean? I wasn't okay when Shorty was feeling me. I wasn't into girls. Like I wasn't exploring that. I had boyfriends. Like I wasn't. It wasn't a thing. But then as time went on, you know what I mean? I started to, okay, this is something different. But it was never with her, like, because she just held like a special place that was just like friendship to me. But I think she wanted more at that time, but never really kind of she kind of expressed it, not physically saying it, but like you could tell through the body language and when the attitudes and stuff like that. But
Okay.
fast forward, college, I ended up, hooking her up with my roommate, and they end up becoming girlfriends or whatever. But I did tell my roommate from the beginning, like back in the day, Shorty had a little crush on me. That was just like a crush. And that was pretty much it. But we ended up just staying like really, really good friends. And then that was that. But they did ended up dating and stuff. And then like at first it was going all good. It was cute. It was everything given. Cause like my roommate, it was kind of like her first gay experience. She ain't never really been with a girl. So I started feeling some way, like after a while. And I'm like, damn, why am I feeling like that? Like, I got hoes, I'm doing me, I'm this, that, and the other. But I don't know what it was. Like I started feeling some way. And I was like, oh my God, like I can't like her. Like all these years, I never liked her. I kept dubbing on her, you know what I mean? So it was just like, it was always an excuse, like why I can't mess with you. And then I ended up catching feelings for her. But by this time, she's dating my roommate. So I was like, I can't fuck with it. I just try to stay out the room. Like when she come and visit, I just would not try to be around, period. And then she picked up on that energy to one day where we had to talk, like we was faced to like, we had to talk it out. And it was just me and her, like nobody was there. And then shit got real. And then all I know is I ended up losing one of my favorite roommates over the situation. And in return, I stopped talking to her because I was like, damn, like, you just came up here and just fucked up everything. And she's like, well, you know how I felt about you. But I'm like, it just became messy. So I stopped dealing with her. And then my roommate stopped fucking with me. And it just, I say all that to say is
Okay.
it, it's not. It's not
Okay.
worth it. It's not worth it.
That's
It's
okay.
not worth it. It's
I think
not worth it.
yeah.
So
I wouldn't have. I don't know. I wouldn't have hooked them up. Cause hold on, let me look at it again. What
yes,
is
I had
that?
to hit one of y'all moves and get a whole story.
Yes. Welcome.
Yes, I
Yeah,
had to hit the you. Had to hit the you on you. Yes.
yeah. I think that I don't know. I feel like if it was someone, because I know I've had people that have tried. I passed some friends on, but it was I never seen it where it was like it would ever be anything. So I've passed friends on, but yeah, I think that I don't know. I just wouldn't pass the friend on. I wouldn't have hooked my friend
Right.
up with the other person.
Right. If you felt like it could be something.
And I was just it was the reason why is because I wasn't in that place. I wasn't ready. It
Mm-hmm.
wasn't like a hell no, like I don't want that. Like that's not my speed. Like
Right.
if it was that, like it's not my speed, yeah, or you can go talk to my friend. But if it was just like I'm not ready for that right now. It could be some potential, but I'm not ready. I would have never hooked him up with my friend. So because it's
Absolutely.
like, what can you do? And then now y'all done
Mhm.
kissed. So that energy was exchanged, although it wasn't intercourse. The
Right.
energy was exchanged, and y'all have chemistry, and you've known them longer than your friend, and now they're engaged with a baby on the way. Like that's a lot.
It is a
Because
lot.
now you're
It's
going to be
very messy.
resentful. Now you're going to be resentful
Girl.
because you
Mm.
could have had that.
Okay. Could
Could
have
have
had that
had
life.
that. Mm.
Mhm.
I agree with the both of you. It's messy. It's a lot. I mean, that's a lot. So yes, I wouldn't have. I agree with. I say all that to say I agree with the both of you. And I didn't even say anything, but yes, I agree with both of you.
Okay.
Yes. So
Okay. Oh, Meaty, before you plug us though, I really like because I don't know, this shit is on my head and the remix is fire. So I want y'all to hear it with me. Like I want y'all to experience because you said you wanted a buttermilk biscuit. So this is close as you're gonna get to it today. Okay. This is
It's a
close as
remix.
you're gonna get to it. So bitch, go big screen. Yes.
Even when I'm full, I can always have more. Every single bite to the last of it. Buttermilk biscuits.
Okay. It's low, but I know. They got a remix from it.
Every single bite to the last of it. Buttermilk biscuits.
Hey. I'm so mad at this.
Buttermilk biscuits.
Hey.
That's my girl though, for real. The dancer, that's my girl.
Buttermilk biscuits.
Hey. Yes.
Yes.
So mad at this.
Buttermilk biscuits.
Yes. You hear me?
Buttermilk biscuits.
Oh, I'm sorry. I had to let y'all get on that.
And it's
Yo, this
funny how
thing
they be putting it
like-
together and it be on beat.
It was.
Yes,
Buttermilk biscuits. Yes.
Oh,
That was
man,
my
that-
shit.
What is he doing with his life now? And is he still?
Did he lose any weight?
He did. Yes, he
Um,
need that booty clap. Like, yes.
Oh,
He
no,
did. They
that's
did an
great.
interview on him to see how he's doing in his weight loss journey. Yeah, he back to singing in his choir and all that. I was like, look at him.
okay.
Buttermilk biscuits. Like,
Okay.
Yes.
yes, that remind me of that clap back when you jump up like that. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Yes,
All
now you
right.
can plug us. I had to get that
Yes.
buttermilk out.
So thanks
Yes.
everyone for joining the orgy. And yes, now it's time for the climax and the plug.
Okay.
So
Okay. And the plug. Yum.
okay. If you want to contact us in any way, have any show ideas, want to come on, questions, comments, concerns, you can email us at firstladies2412@gmail.com. You can check us out on our Instagram. Our Instagram is at Drunken Threesomes Podcast. You can check us out on our Facebook, which is Drunken Threesomes with the First Ladies. We're also on TikTok, which is at Drunken, the number 3, Sums 2412. Twitter is Drunken, the number 3, Sums. And then you can also listen to us on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, and I think some other podcasts. I guess wherever they stream podcasts, I think we're on all of that. I'm not really sure, but you can check it out.
Okay.
So yes, we're everywhere like some old hoes that we are.
Okay.
And yes, again, make sure if you haven't done so, hit the like button on this episode. Also comment, share. Make sure you have subscribed if you haven't done so. And yeah, get us in the recommended section of the YouTube. We would really appreciate it. It's free. So it ain't no excuse. Don't be giving no excuses on why you ain't do it because it's free. Thank you.
Yes, that's the mama bear came out of you real quick. It's free.
Oh my gosh. It's free.
It is. And it's free to hit the like. It's free to hit the subscribe and the notification bell.
This
No,
one-
I don't notification bell everybody because my people that I really watch, I know when they coming on.
Okay.
Okay.
then
Yes,
if-
and they
and
don't
if-
give excuses, which brings me to another excuse. How when people be like, "Oh, when your show come on, like I post it every week," so no
Okay.
excuses. That you asking me that, like every week is posted on my social media, all platforms. So
Okay.
try again.
Period.
Yes.
Yes.
Hmm.
So for those that forget, hit the notification bell. But if y'all subscribe and like and comment, we'll be in the recommended, so you won't even have to know. You'll go on YouTube. Boom, we right there.
And
And we're there.
Okay. So it's no
Exactly.
excuses. Thank
It's
you.
none
Yeah, my
whatsoever.
Okay.
Yes.
So
Okay. You heard it here first. Yes.
with that being said, go pick up our glasses, our shots, our blunts, whatever y'all have. And we're going to clink, 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 clink.
And a
My
see-through.
invisible drink. Yes, one last time.
Buttermilk biscuits. Okay. I just felt
I'm
like
not doing this with you.
Oh, shit. Wait. Okay. Damn, yo. I was not ready for that. Okay. And just in case, if you were still wondering, we are still
Still
going
going
strong.
strong.
God.